Good day everyone. Welcome to today's edition of our mathematics presentation. Okay, the topic that we are going to discuss today, Mathematics 6, Module 6, Dividing Decimal Numbers. Okay, let us now solve exercises on dividing whole numbers by decimals up to 2 decimal places and vice versa. So let's have 24 divided by 8 tenths. So let's do it in the usual method of dividing numbers. Okay, since our divisor is a decimal number, so we will make also our dividend a decimal number. How to make this whole number into a decimal number? You will just simply place the decimal point after the whole number. Then we will add 1 zero. Why do we add 0? Because our divisor is a 1-digit decimal. Therefore, we will have to make also our dividend a 1-digit decimal by simply placing 0 after the decimal point. So they are now both decimal number. So we can proceed to the next step, which is dividing the decimal numbers. Okay, the first step that we are going to do when we are to divide whole number by a decimal number, we will make our divisor a whole number by moving the decimal point to the right. Meaning we will move the decimal point to the right, automatically the decimal number will now become a whole number because the decimal is already after the whole number. So we have now changed our decimal divisor into a whole number. Okay, as we move the decimal point of our divisor one place to the right, we will also move the decimal point of our dividend one place to the right also. So our dividend will now become 240 because the decimal point is now after 0. So both the divisor and the dividend does not have any decimal point at all. So they become now whole numbers, so that we may now start doing the division. Okay, let's start now doing the division. So first digit quotient we have 3. So 3 times 8 will have 24. Okay, we will subtract 24 minus 24. So we have 0. So we have still 1 digit left in our dividend. So we bring down 0. So to complete the digits in our quotient, so we have 0 as our multiplier. We have 0 times 8 will give us 0. So we are now through dividing 240 by 8. So the result is 30. So the result of dividing 24 by 8 tenths is 30. So to check whether we are able to get the correct quotient, so we will do the reciprocal. We will multiply 30 by 8 tenths so that we will be able to determine whether we were able to get the correct answer. So 30 multiplied to 8 tenths. So we have 0, then we have 24. So 240. Take note that when we are to multiply decimal numbers, we have to consider the decimal point of the multiplier and the multiplicand. In our multiplicand, we have no decimal digit, but in our multiplier, we have 1 decimal digit. So we will count 1 decimal place in our final product. So in our product, we will have to count 1 decimal place. So then place the decimal point after 0. So our answer now will be 24. So we were able to prove that our answer is correct. Okay, step 1. Arrange the decimals as you would multiply whole numbers regardless of the decimal point. So in multiplying decimal numbers, you will have to arrange the decimal numbers the same as multiplying whole numbers. Let's now start dividing. So first digit of the dividend is 7. So we could not divide 7 by 15 because 7 is smaller than 15. So we have 0 in column with 7. We will write 0 and we will multiply 0 to 15. Result is 0. So we will subtract 7 minus 0. We have 7. Then bring down 5. Okay, after bringing down 5, our numbers become 75. So 75 divided by 15, we'll have 5 as our last digit quotient. So 5 times 15, we have 75. So 75 minus 75, we have 0. So we were now able to complete the digits in our quotient equal to the number of digits in our dividend. So our answer is 5 hundredths. So in dividing 75 hundredths by 15, we come up with 5 hundredths. Okay, to check whether our answer is correct, we will multiply 15 to our quotient, which is 5 hundredths. That we multiply 5 times 5, we have 25, carry 2. So 5 times 1, we have 5, plus 2, we have 7. So our answer is 75. But we need to determine where to place our decimal point. So we will look at our dividend, multiplier, and our multiplicand. So in our multiplicand, we don't have any decimal places. So in our multiplier, we have 2 decimal places. So we need to count 1, 2, meaning to say in our product, we also have to need to count 2 decimal places so that we can write or we can place the decimal point. So we have now to count in our decimal places. We count 1, 2, then we place the decimal point before number 7. So our answer will now become 75 hundredths. So placing 0 before the decimal point is the rule in writing decimals.